Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'll be talking about why touring Africa has become the new luxury lifestyle. Okay, so here we go. There was a time when for many African travelers, the ultimate destination was London, New York, Paris. Those are the places people talked about with excitement. Those were the destinations that felt like proof that you had made it in life. If you traveled there, took pictures, posted on your timeline, your coffee, your view. It was the ultimate statement. It was aspirational. But something has changed. And honestly, I think it is one of the most beautiful shifts happening right now. Yeah. More Africans are choosing to explore Africa, not just as a backup plan, not just because they cannot go elsewhere, but because the continent itself is becoming the destination. From Lagos to Kigali, Nairobi to Accra, many young Africans are packing their bags for Zanzibar, Namibia, Cape Verde, Ghana, Rwanda, South Africa, and so many other places within the continent. And that shift says a whole lot. Yes, because the new luxury is no longer just about flying to Europe or America. It is about the experience. It is about the culture, about the beauty. It's about connection. It's about discovering that the continent we call home is full of places that are breathtaking, layered, and worth traveling for. That to me is the new luxury lifestyle. Now, let's be honest, this shift didn't happen out of nowhere. Part of it came from frustration. Yeah, a lot of Africans are tired of the stress that comes with traveling to the West. They are tired of the endless visa applications, the expensive fees, the embassy appointments, the rejections, the silence, the humiliation that sometimes comes with the process. And there is also the cost. Yes, with weak currencies and rising travel expenses, international trips to Europe or America have become even more difficult for the average African traveler. Flights are expensive, hotels are expensive, travel insurance is expensive, everything adds up quickly. So, naturally, more people are starting to ask, why am I chasing faraway experiences when there is so much beauty here on this continent? And beyond the cost, there is also the awareness. More Africans are questioning the idea that travel has to mean leaving the continent before it becomes meaningful. More people are talking openly about racism, profiling, and the uncomfortable experiences many Black travelers face abroad. So now there is a different mindset growing. Instead of constantly looking outward for validation, many Africans are looking inward with curiosity. And social media has played a huge role in that. African creators, travel vloggers, and storytellers have changed the picture completely. They have shown people that adventure is not exclusive to Europe. Beauty is not exclusive to the West. Luxury is not exclusive to places outside this continent. Through their videos and content, people are seeing Zanzibar sunsets, Rwanda hills, Moroccan markets, Namibian dunes, Ghanaian coastlines, and hidden gems in the countries they may never have seriously considered before. And once you start seeing Africa through that lens, something shifts. You begin to realize that this continent is not lacking, it is overflowing. Overflowing with landscapes, overflowing with stories, overflowing with culture, overflowing with beauty. And what I find most interesting is that this is no longer just about travel, it's becoming a lifestyle. For a lot of young Africans now, travel is not something you want to wait until retirement for. It is not just for honeymooners, it's not reserved for the elites. It's something people are building into their lives now. People are taking weekend trips, solo trips, group trips, work from anywhere escape. They are exploring during semester breaks, holidays, and long weekends. Some are traveling for content, some for curiosity, some for healing, and some just because they want to feel alive. And as they travel, they are also reshaping what luxury looks like. Luxury is becoming less about foreign labels and more about meaningful experience. It is showing up in the fashion they wear. It is showing up in the brands they support. It is showing up in how they decorate their homes, how they tell their stories, and how proudly they wear their identity. That is why this movement feels deeper than tourism. It feels cultural. It feels personal. It feels like a generation reclaiming how it sees itself, because for so long, many Africans were raised directly or indirectly to believe that everything valuable existed somewhere else, somewhere outside this continent. But now, more and more people are rejecting that mindset. They are saying, no, there is beauty here too. There is elegance here. There is softness, pleasure, adventure, and aspiration here in this continent too. And I think that matters a lot, because when Africans tour Africa, we are not just sightseeing, we are storytelling. We are documenting cities, beaches, deserts, food, language, arts, architecture, and everyday beauty through our own eyes. We are creating a more honest image of the continent, one that is not filtered only through outsiders. We are showing Africa as lived experience, not stereotype. But even with all this momentum, there is still a major problem. African governments need to make intra-African travel easier, because it is honestly ironic that sometimes it is easier to travel from an African country to Europe than it is to travel to another African country. That makes no sense. Absolutely no sense at all. If this movement is going to grow, then border policies, visa rules, airport bureaucracies, and travel restrictions across the continent need serious attention. African travelers should not have to struggle this much to experience their own continent. If governments truly understand the economic and cultural power of intra-African travel, then tourism infrastructure needs to improve. Access needs to improve. Collaboration between countries needs to improve, because this is not just about leisure, it's about identity, it's about economy, it's about culture, it's about giving Africans the freedom to experience Africa fully. Touring Africa feels like the new luxury lifestyle, not because it is trendy, but because it is meaningful. So I want to know, if you could pack your bags right now and tour any African country of your choice, where would you go first? Drop it in the comments. For me, um, it's a tie between Kenya and Namibia. Yeah, those two countries, I want to visit them. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. I will see you guys in the next one. Remember to visit our website, thevirtualinsights.com.